It's right here. So this really took me just 2 minutes, and let me make sure that I can see it. Actually, I have a different scene for this. Oh my god, look at that great forehead. I have like 5 hairs up there, and I'm only 24. Anyway, my idea for like I said, really only like 2 minutes. I didn't actually think too much about this. So my idea, if you can see this, oh, I'm so bad at drawing. So basically you start down here, and I had the idea that, well, when you start the level, it's really cool, like this is one of the earlier levels I would say, if you have just a bit of an open space around here. So that's a bunch of open space around here, a bit of a plaza over here where you have a road that leads to the plaza, nothing special yet. And then in front of that you have a bit of a castle, okay? And that castle has a big door in front of it that is closed. And I always thought that maybe you can make the castle look like a face. I think that would be cool. Anyway, so you have the castle, the door's closed, and you see next to the, next to the entrance, I'm really bad at mirror movement, there's like 4 crystals. And all these different crystals, they're like they're shining and rotating and stuff, so you go to them and you try and interact with them, but you can't really do anything, because if you get close to them and you try and interact with them, maybe there's like a force field in front of them. You're like, they have a force field in front of those crystals, but you feel like, and they need to do something with these crystals to open that gate. And if you look to the right, there's a big wall here. There's a big wall here with a gate that's closed, so you can't do anything else there. Make it very obvious that you can't do anything else there. I'm really bad at mirror movement, I'm really sorry. Anyway, so then you look at the other side, and there's like a tower that's fallen over. And there's another crystal here, and you see that this crystal is like yellow, and let's say this crystal here is also yellow. So you see 2 yellow crystals, they look like each other, so you walk over to that crystal, and that crystal maybe is a bit cracked, obviously cracked, so you attack it, and as it turns out, that crystal gets broken, and then you hear something in the distance, and you're like, whoa, whatever just happened? And then you see that this crystal over here has also been destroyed. And like, oh, I need to destroy this crystal, and then this crystal is destroyed. Meaning, there's 3 other crystals that I need to destroy, and then I can open this giant gate. Isn't that great? So then the road leads you on over here, and then there's another tower, but this tower is not broken. This tower is actually fully functional, and you have to climb up that tower. That's the big thing at the start here. You have to climb that tower. There's some platforms, there's some enemies, some stuff. At the very top of that tower is another crystal. Good job, you've done 2 out of 4 crystals. Then you come to a bit of a cliff or a ravine or whatever, just some basic jumping. And then you get to the like sort of advanced section of the stage where you have another plaza, and then you have like maybe there's a house, there's a hole you can jump into, there's a giant tower, there's maybe a ton of enemies, there's a bunch of other mini games, like the advanced section. And here you already know, okay, I need to destroy 2 more crystals. So one of the crystals is up here, you can see that, and I guess the other crystal must be in the underground area. So, bam! Look at that. Now you can decide what to do. Both of these look a bit difficult, because one's a really big tower, the other one's a really deep underground section. But you have also some other stuff in this area, because why not? And of course, you can open this gate from this side, and then you've connected this entire stage together, and then you can do the crystals, do all that gameplay stuff, and then enter the castle. And the castle would be like the elite section, where maybe you have some really difficult puzzles, or maybe you have some boss. And that would be the stage. Wouldn't that be a cool stage? It took me like 2 minutes to think of this. I think this is a cool fucking stage. If I ever make a game, this needs to be a stage in there. It's like one of the first 1 or 2 stages. I thought that was pretty cool. I want to toot my own horn here. Toot toot. And the cool part is the way I set it up, I don't even need to take control away from the player at any point. Because when you always see or hear what's going on. Like when you destroy the first crystal, first off, it looks exactly like the other crystal that you've seen in front of the gate. And secondly, you would hear a very loud exploding or crackling noise, and you could hear it that it's coming from back to the other side. And you'll be like, whoa, okay, you could kind of see both of them in the same picture anyway if you turned your camera correctly. So I don't even need to take control away from the player at any time to tell the player what to do. And the player feels like they always feel like they're doing something, like they have to climb a tower, they have to go to this underground section, there's this giant, they have to fight enemies, they have to do stuff all the time as well to earn it. Oh my god, I need to get a fucking team together and make games. I need to fucking make games someday. I'm also a really big fan in general of seeing stuff in the distance and then being like, oh, I want to go over there, I want to do stuff. So when you see the tower in the distance with the crystal on top of it, you're like, here we go, guys, here we go. That tower, your ass is mine. And then you go up there, you climb it, and then you have to... I always like it also when you've climbed up something really difficult, and then you stand at the top and you look down, and you're like, I've done it. I've climbed up here, and this feels really satisfying. It's really satisfying.